Life has its own difficulties, and how you as a person can tend to approach and face those difficulties that life throws at you. Not everything in life is really easy as you think. It comes with many obstacles and many towers and towers of difficulties that you may feel like you want to give up. But instead, there are many ways that you can find happiness, and one of the ways that I've used to find my happiness is running back to God. I have faced so many difficulties in my years that I did not know where to turn to until I found out there's only one way and one goal I can go to when I want to find that happiness, and fulfilling that goal is by giving my life to God. It has been the best decision I have ever taken ever since 2024 has started. I think the situation that I have went through has shown me how important it is to lean on God and seek first His kingdom and all His righteousness, because right now it has helped me to better myself, and now I'm becoming the better version of myself, although I'm still growing every day. But it helps me also to strive and smile and keep up with everything that I see happening in my daily life. I reflect all the time by just writing down a little words of affirmation about myself and reminding myself who I am in Christ daily. That helps me and grows me as a person and gives me a little more confidence that I am not alone, but I am walking with the higher power that has more strength than me, than my situations, even though I feel like a situation is difficult. But then if I run to God and give it to Him, because He says that let us cast our burdens to Him and He shall take care of them, because His yoke is lighter. So He says we need to give Him our burdens and carry His yoke, and His yoke is much more lighter. And recently I felt that there are times where I felt like I want to carry my own difficulties, I want to fight my own battles, but then at the same time when I look and reflect, it's like I couldn't do that on my own, and I just needed a person to carry those things for me. And yes, indeed I did. God helped me through, and also reading my Bible has also helped me to grow my relationship with God. Yes, well, at times I struggle with keeping up with my Bible daily streak on my Bible app, but then at the same time it is much more convenient and much more helpful. It's much more helpful if I can sit down and take some time off, maybe an hour, just to reflect, read my Bible, go through a couple of books, meditate and pray. I feel like that was another strengthening point, and one of the things that I am proud of doing this year, because I was not a person who would read the Bible on just a daily notice. I would just sit there and say I'd read it. I was always procrastinating about things, but I just realized that me procrastinating about things is the actual thing that is drawing me back and back and back and giving me more and more weight that I feel like I can't take it anymore. Yes, there are times where I feel like breaking down and crying and feel like I can't do this anymore. I just can't keep up. It is so difficult. No one said the journey with Christ is not difficult. No one said it is easy either. It is just needing you to give in your all and push to the right limit. You just need to fight into getting where God may want you to get. That's why sometimes He draws closer to the people who are mostly broken. I have been broken in the couple of years in my life, to the point where I think it was one of the things that have drawn me closer and closer to God. And for that, I am really proud of myself, and I am really happy that I did that, because right now I am healing and finding a better version that I never thought I have. Yes, there are times where I just feel like this is too much and I just want to let go. I just want to stop the whole thing. But at the same time, there's just that stronger voice and tells me that I am doing good. I just need to keep on going. I can get where I need to get. It's just a matter of holding on strong and not leaning on my own understanding, but just trusting God, because it all takes you to have trust in Him. And if you don't have the trust that He wants you to have, simply you won't get the help you need. So there are times where I question Him. I'm like, God, I know that I have taken the right path and the right decision in my life, but then is it worth my time? What do you have for me? And if I'm facing a difficult situation, I'll be like, God, why am I facing this situation right now? Why am I in this situation? I'll question and ask Him. And then it's just that He doesn't want me to understand, but instead to trust Him. Because that way, if I do have trust on Him, even though I don't know what He's doing, but I know that it is for my betterment, because in the Bible it is written and it says in His word that His plans are not to ruin me or to destroy me, but they are to prosper me and fulfill me and give me happiness in my whole entire life. And I believe with confidence, trust that whatever He has in store for me and has planned for me is the greater things that I may not see. Well, yes, I've been through a lot of friendships and I've played around a little in relationships that I didn't even know, but now I've given it all to God, and He has taken full control of who I befriend and who I just might be in a relationship with, because He knows what He is doing. He knows the plan He has for me. And in that way, it is strengthening me and giving me the power and the ability to be able to wake up with a smile on my face, and I know that He has it under control. And I push through to ask Him to, why does He remove certain people in my life? And He knows that maybe those people are not equally yoked with me. They are not equally yoked with what I do. So actually, they just need to be out of my life, because I cannot combine myself with people who are unequally yoked with God. So that way, it actually helped me and boosted me and pushed me into being the better version of myself, even though I feel like I am not. But there are times where He says to me, you're doing good, you just need to get there, you are getting there, you are pushing, just keep on fighting, you haven't reached your goal, so you need to fight to get there. And I feel like in that way, many relationships that He has bought for me right now, I can say that I am glad about them, and they strengthen me daily. They give me confidence daily, and they are the ones that are pushing me to get closer to Him, not instead pushing me to get far from Him. Instead, they are pushing me to Him, and that is what His plan is for my life. So whatever that happens, it happens for a reason. So I believe that this is my form of happiness that I have found in 2024, and that I will keep on running with, and I'll keep on embracing until the end, because I feel like it is the happiness that makes me who I am right now in my life. So just to look into the right places to find your happiness, and I encourage you to just look first for God, seek Him first, and I believe and know that your happiness may be with Him.